and welcome to North Central Technical College's Fall 2017 Commencement Ceremony.
Please be seated. Good morning. Welcome, graduates and guests, to North Central Technical College's December 2017 commencement ceremony. I am Dr. Jeannie Warden, Executive Vice President at North Central Technical College. I want to be the first to congratulate our graduates. You made it. I would also like to recognize family, friends, and college staff who have assisted our graduates on their learning journey. None of us can do this alone, and many of you have been there to support and encourage our graduates. Thank you for helping them achieve their goals. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to please pause for a moment of silence for personal reflection on the accomplishments of our graduates and to give thanks for the family, friends, and others who have so positively influenced their lives. Now it is my honor to introduce the president of North Central Technical College. Dr. Weyers is in her 12th year as president of North Central Technical College. She has worked in the Wisconsin Technical College system for over 40 years as an instructor, counselor, and administrator, devoting her life's work to helping students achieve their goals. In her leadership role at NTC, she has tirelessly worked to expand access, create opportunities, and remove barriers to learning for citizens throughout North Central Wisconsin. Dr. Weyers continues to be a lifelong learner and appreciates the hard work, commitment, and dedication it takes to be a successful graduate. Throughout her life, she too has been a student while balancing life, work, and school, as so many of you have done. I know Dr. Weyers has a strong appreciation and admiration for what you have accomplished here today. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Lori Weyers, President of North Central Technical College.
Well, good morning. This is a very special day. I'm always so happy to be here with you. And I'd also like to welcome, beyond our graduates, family members and friends of the graduates, faculty and staff of the college, and honored guests. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the college and the faculty and staff, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this December 2017 commencement exercise. Without a doubt, your education is only the beginning. Throughout your life, you will continue to learn and to grow. Learning is a lifetime commitment. As you progress throughout your career, as technologies and skill requirements change, as your interests change and grow, you will find yourself seeking more education. North Central Technical College will be here to assist you throughout your journey. It is my hope that North Central Technical College will continue to be an important part of your life as you continue to learn. Congratulations. We are so very, very proud of you. It is the Board of Trustees of North Central Technical College who assist in guiding the course of the college. They devote many hours each year to provide advice and direction and do not receive any compensation for their services. Trustees are invited to serve because they possess talent and commitment. They are individuals of accomplishment. I would like each of the board members present this morning to stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Tom Felch, Chair of the Board from Weston. Dr. Christine Gilmore, Secretary of the Board from Weston. Paul Prue, Vice Chair from Merrill. And Dale Smith from Spencer. I would also like to extend our appreciation to board members unable to be with us today. Maria Volpe, Merrill. Douglas Farrago, Anago. Lee Lowe, Wausau. Charlie Paulson, Medford. Ruth Risley Gray, Hatley. Please join me in thanking our wonderful Board of Trustees. Members of the Northcentral Technical College Executive Leadership Team, deans, directors, and associate deans work closely with staff under their direction and make recommendations affecting the vision and mission of our college. They also work with the entire college staff to create a positive learning environment for our students. Would the executive leadership team, the deans, the directors, and associate deans please stand? I want to thank you so much for your dedication to our students. The faculty and staff of NTC are charged with moving the college forward and are instrumental in our operation and success. Will the faculty and staff of NTC in attendance please stand and be recognized? And thank you for your commitment to our learners. Please stand. Thank you. 450 students will have completed their program and certificate requirements between August and December of this year, have petitioned to graduate, and are eligible to participate in this commencement exercise. Of those students graduating, 165 students are here at today's ceremony. 41% of this morning's participating program graduates are wearing gold cords, signifying graduating with a 3.5 or higher cumulative grade point average. Would students wearing a gold cord please stand and be congratulated? Thank you. You may be seated. NTC is affiliated with Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society for two-year colleges. To be eligible for inductions, students must have a 3.5 grade point average, have completed at least 12 credits towards an associate degree, and adhere to the moral standards set by Phi Theta Kappa. Those students who have chosen to be active in NTC's chapter of Phi Theta Kappa have earned the gold stole with insignia of the organization. With those inductees graduating this morning and wearing the gold stole, please rise. This is a tremendous accomplishment for our graduates, and they deserve a round of applause. Please stand. I also think it is important to note the individuals that just stood made NTC very proud, because we were informed that there's about 1,300 community colleges, and they recognized the top 100 in the United States. We are one of those, thanks to these outstanding students, and the #1 chapter in Wisconsin. We're very proud of you. Congratulations. I would also like to take a moment to extend my appreciation to all United States Armed Force veterans for their service to our country. Graduates who have served our country are wearing red, white, and blue cords. Would those students please stand and be recognized? Would all veterans here today also please stand and be recognized? And thank you for your service to our country. Anyone in the audience, all our staff, everyone, please stand. Thank you again for your service. It is now my privilege to introduce the speaker for our commencement address this morning, Tom Felch. Tom is a proud alumni of NTC and currently serves as chairperson of NTC's Board of Trustees. He was appointed to the NTC Board in July 2014 and was elected as board chair in June 2017. Tom is the president of J&D Tube Benders, a certified customer manufacturer and distributor of tubes, tubing, and tube assembly for companies including Oshkosh Corporation, Manitowoc Crane, and Caterpillar. After graduating from NTC, Tom went to work for J.I. Case Corporation, but continued to work part-time at J&D Tube Benders. After marrying his beautiful wife, Janet, his business partner of 39 years, he returned to J&D Tube Benders full-time. Tom and his wife eventually bought the company from his father and business partner. Today, J&D Tube Benders is in its third generation of family ownership with over 120 employees. In 2018, J&D Tube Benders will be celebrating their 50th anniversary in business. But one thing has remained constant in that time, a commitment to bettering not only the field of manufacturing, but also the community. With Tom's passion to ensure a vibrant manufacturing sector well into the future, he currently serves on Northcentral Wisconsin Workforce Development Board, Wisconsin Manufacturing and Commerce Small Business, Central Wisconsin Metal Manufacturing Alliance, Wausau Regional Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. During Tom's leisure time, he enjoys spending time with his family, and I can vouch for this, he loves to play golf. Tom has 2 children and 3 beautiful grandchildren. Please join me in welcoming an advocate of technical education, a tireless commitment to all of us here, Tom Felch.
Good morning. I guess my wildest dreams when I graduated in 1974, I would have never imagined I'd be back here in this position. I need to thank a couple people for being here today. Obviously, Dr. Wires for the invitation, and I'll also extend a thank you to the other 10 people who didn't answer the call before me. Today is a great day. It has to start with congratulations to probably several groups. The graduates, this is your day, which in the bright lights I can just about see you out there. The graduates, it's definitely your great day, but you're going to take a back seat for a couple groups here. First, congratulations has to go out to your support staff that sits behind you. Those people that supported you during your educational process, probably some of them from kindergarten right on through the end. Could be parents, siblings, grandparents, neighbors, whoever had a part in your being here today. Sometimes it's hard to remember those people and even think the impact they had on you, but a lot of the people that are sitting in the seats today going to get their diplomas would not be here, have not been that help. It could have been financially, it could have been as simple as transportation, it could have been child care, and it could have been that hug or that shake, that handshake or pat in the back when you thought things were too tough and you were never going to get through, but they were there for you. So congratulations to that group. Secondly, I need to congratulate Northcentral Technical College for the opportunity to be here, but mainly for the things that they've accomplished. As Lori said, I walked out of here in 1974 with an associate degree in mechanical design, never thinking I'd be back in this role. To let you know just how old I am. When I went to college here, and it was in the same facility, much different, there were books in the library. I mean, when they took me a tour, I was amazed. I mean, I wondered where are all these books that were here several years ago, but obviously, you know, that's progress. But what Northcentral, the best thing about being on the board is getting to see what happens firsthand and probably ahead of when it really takes place. What Dr. Wires and our executive leadership team have put together in the college that they have turned Northcentral into is truly something to be proud, not only myself, but the students, everyone here, and they do a true service to our community for the service they provide. So congratulations to Northcentral. Now it's your turn. Congratulations to the graduates. Welcome, graduates of class of 2017. You made it, just about. I mean, you got a little bit of time yet. Your efforts are really appreciated, not just by your family, not by yourself, but by the community. As a businessman, we look forward to what your impact is going to be on the local communities. Lori, she mentioned it's a third-generation business. Our third generation is well indoctrinated in the company, so I need to have something that occupies a good share of my time. I've developed a true passion for something that scares me, the labor force, a very shrinking labor force that's not going to come close to meeting the needs. There's just going to be a natural shortage. They tell me that old guys, which they call us the boomers, when we leave, we're going to leave a great big hole, and we don't have, the population doesn't fill those numbers. But in my position and my passion for the labor force, I've got into several different groups, and the one I'm in is SWIMA, which you mentioned, which is the Manufacturing Alliance. And we deal with those shortages. We've tried to create a bond between the K-12, the technical colleges, and business to combat how those shortages are going to affect us. You're going to be a benefactor of the shortage because when you graduate, and probably for the rest of your life, you are going to be in what business would call an employee's market. Your opportunities are going to be limitless of where you can go. Your education will take you to countless different fields and give you opportunities to make money within those fields which have never been paid out before. It's going to be a real competitive market. I could look at the Alliance, I could look at the labor shortage, and I could say this is a true problem. And it does scare me to a little bit, and the answer is not right out in front of us. But just a couple things that happened in the last year that would probably give me new optimism. Our Alliance runs something that's called the Heavy Metal Tour. We load virtually every 8th grader within 9 counties onto all the yellow school buses we can find. We deliver them to local manufacturing companies for a day. They get to take a couple tours. We run them in, we run them out, we give them a tour, show them equipment, bring them up to Northcentral. They talk about educational possibilities, give them a sandwich, get them all excited, and we send them home. There's probably some students that are sitting here today that were on that bus because it started about 7 or 8 years ago. It's a real cluster. I mean, you can imagine. They get a half an hour, so they come in, you talk to them, you get them in the shop, you bring them out the other door, feed them a cookie, maybe something else, put them on the bus, and the next group's coming in. It's a little hectic, but we've seen good results from it. That's one thing. Then in November, I got to go to the Scholarship Presentation Award ceremony at Northcentral, where I get to look at a different group of students. Students that are starting their education, students that are in midterm with their education, who are getting scholarships from individual donors. And again, I get to see the excitement of what that education is going to mean to these individuals, really going to make a difference in their lives. That gets me optimistic. Then I come today, and I see 165 graduates here today out of many more that are graduating. And I see the future, the solution is going to be in technology and individuals that know technology. That's not my area, but I know the importance of technology. I see it in our plant every day. The 3rd generation has brought a lot in. Your part is going to be, I'm optimistic that with what I'm seeing in the junior highs, what I'm seeing in the high school, and what I see the product that comes out of Northcentral, the future looks bright, even though trying to meet our manufacturing and labor needs is going to be difficult, but I believe it's in really good hands. It renews me, because you can't go forward negatively thinking that there's just no cure when you are the cure. The opportunities that lie in front of you in your careers, to be your age, and what you're going to have, and the opportunities and choices you're going to have would be outstanding. Going forward, and Lori said I only have another half an hour, so if you see her stand up with a hook, someone just warned me because I can't see her back there. I'm going to close with just a couple things. I'm going to just say, when you take your new job or you take your degree and you improve on your current position, something that's always worked for me is be a good listener. When someone that you work with or alongside of is going to give you instruction on a job, a new job, or something you're going to perform, listen to everything they have to say. It's real easy to, about halfway through to think, I know the answer. I don't need to listen anymore because I think I know it. Listen completely, not only to that individual, but listen to your surroundings. You can learn an awful lot by what goes around in the work environment next to you, in the next cubie, in the next machine, what the other people are having to say. You'll learn from that and learn from it. The other thing is learn. Today you might think when I graduated from high school, I thought, this is it. This went through the absolute most difficult part of my life that I'm ever going to have. And then my parents thought, you really need to go on to school. So I chose, like anybody, I chose the one-year program up here, and the counselor called and says, you took way too many classes. What you need to do is you need to take a 2-year associate degree program because you've got the background in the classes. Even though you didn't do very good in them, you at least got that background. But I can tell you that I learn something new every single day. I am fully aware of the fact that I'm going to learn something today, and I'm going to learn something tomorrow that will help me. So you never end learning. And lastly, I'm going to say, live. Enjoy your life. Work is something that you do, but don't make it the one thing that drives everything that you do. Life and family, your faith, your friends are a very important part of what you're going to be. Your business or your occupation, that's what you do. It's not who you are. It becomes a very important part, but live your life to the fullest, because I can tell you every day, every moment, every second is truly a gift from God. I'm old, I don't know if that's politically correct or not, but I'm going to say, I'm not going to ramble on for another half hour like the promise was to Lori. This is your day. The last thing I'm going to say, as you get up and you get out, it's kind of interesting today because it kind of plays right into this. When you get up and single file through that hallway, you come in a little dark area, come through a door, and you come up these steps, and you come back into the lights. Kind of just humor me for a second. When you get up, make believe that you're coming through that hallway and you're going into a time machine. As you walk up those steps today, graduates, you're leaving the past behind and you're taking the first steps into your future. A future which is bright, shows a lot of opportunity for you, and which I'm sure your education will help you to make the fullest of, no matter what your future endeavors are. But the one thing, bear in mind as you come up and you come through that chamber into your time machine and you step back through, at no point in time will you ever hear the door close. The door never closes on what you've just come through in your educational process. The doors at Northcentral will always be there for you, always be open for further education, whether it be to an extended degree, ladder a degree, or just take some specialized training. So they'll always be there for, just as they have been in your educational journey. So in closing, I'm just going to say that's pretty much it. Don't have a lot to put on you. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your lives. Enjoy your careers. Be productive. Enjoy life. I wish everybody a Merry and blessed Christmas. And congratulations to the class of 2017.
Thank you, Tom, for your commencement address. Your leadership, your friendship, and support of technical education are deeply appreciated. One more round of applause for Tom. Thank you, Tom. It is now my privilege to introduce our student speaker for our commencement ceremony this morning, Caitlin Fiskowski. Caitlin is graduating from the Graphics Communication Technology program and has been named their outstanding graduate. As you will hear in her speech, Caitlin has pursued her passion for graphic design and is turning it into a career. She has served as NTC as a campus ambassador, a student government association leader, and was part of the team that started Timberwolf Table, NTC's food pantry for students in need. I've had the pleasure and the honor to work directly with Caitlin. She's one of the finest students I've ever had the honor to work with, and I can see her proud family sitting down here right today, and I bet that's Mom with no, where's Mom? There's Mom. Who's taking the pictures? Auntie's taking the pictures. Well, Mom and family, you should be very proud of Caitlin. She's a very special individual who continues to give and care not only about her fellow students, but about our community. I am totally honored to welcome Caitlin to the podium for the student address. Caitlin?
Thank you, Dr. Wires, the NTC Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff for allowing me the opportunity to stand before you today and speak. I would not be standing here today without the support of the amazing staff and faculty members I've had the pleasure of meeting and many friends I've made at NTC. A couple of months before I graduated high school, I wasn't sure of what I wanted to do. I've always been very passionate about drawing and photography, but was unsure of a profession that suited my skill set and would allow me to get a job locally. Growing up in a small town, my high school didn't offer much beyond traditional art classes. I didn't know there were options where I could apply my skills that didn't involve traditional art. My counselor suggested that I apply for the Graphic Communication Technologies program at NTC. That was 2.5 years ago, and I never looked back. I went from knowing absolutely nothing about graphic design and printing to absolutely loving my chosen profession. I have been able to develop my creative freedom and learn core skills in the printing and design industry. And being able to incorporate my hobbies into my designs makes me love it that much more. Not only was I able to learn many valuable skills within my program, I was able to grow as a person as well. Every semester that I was at NTC, I slowly got more and more involved on campus. It all started by becoming a student graphic designer in the Student Life Department, and from there, I was given the opportunity to become a campus ambassador. As my confidence and skills grew, I branched out into being a club president and eventually a student executive board member. I was given so many unique opportunities to grow in leadership, communication, and critical thinking during my time at NTC that will help as I enter the workforce. As I continue my journey, I feel confident to pursue and achieve my goals because of everything I learned from NTC. I want to personally thank my instructors, Andy, Dan, Carrie, and Beth, and the student life staff, Krista, Jenny, Sean, and Matt. Without you, I would not be standing here today. Not only did these amazing people teach me many soft skills and life lessons, they became a second family to me. Today is not only the closing of one door, but the opening of a new one. My fellow graduates, use the skills you have learned during your time here at NTC to fulfill your future goals, whether you plan to enter the workforce or continue your education. Even if this is the end of your formal education, continue to grow and learn in the things that you're passionate about. Everyone sitting here today in a cap and gown should be proud of this moment, being here at your college graduation. Not only should the graduates be proud, but the family and friends surrounding you here today should be proud of your accomplishments. Remember that your time at NTC was an important stepping stone in your life. Be proud of the challenges you have overcome and the hard work it's taken to be able to be here and receive your diploma. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2017.
Didn't you do a marvelous job? I want to thank Caitlin for your remarks and best wishes in your career goals, and let's give her another round of applause. You made us proud, Caitlin. It is really my pleasure to introduce our Vice President for Learning, Dr. Darren Ackley. He's a strong advocate for students. He's also a lifelong learner, and tomorrow is his graduation. He'll be getting his doctorate from Edgewood College tomorrow. So it is my honor and privilege to introduce Dr. Darren Ackley.
I would like to ask the faculty to please stand. Thank you for your passion and dedication to the profession of teaching and for working with each and every student in a way that assured their success in reaching this educational goal today. Thank you. It is now my privilege to introduce Dr. Dan Senor, who will be presenting the faculty farewell to our graduates. Dan has been a full-time faculty member in the Graphic Communication Technology program at NTC for 19 years and has been instrumental in the program's growth. Dan is always on the front line of innovation and is willing to explore new and state-of-the-art ways to help NTC students learn and be successful. His commitment to the students at NTC make him an ideal person to speak to our graduates. Will Dr. Dan Senor please come forward and deliver the faculty farewell?
Hello, everyone. I'm honored to present the faculty farewell address to graduates on behalf of all the faculty here at NTC. This is a great day. You did it. Are the graduates excited to graduate? Are the family members and friends excited for you? We, the faculty, are excited for you also. First, I want to thank the graduates for giving us the opportunity to teach you the careers that we are passionate about and the chance to get to know you. All graduation ceremonies are bittersweet for us. On the plus side, we have done our jobs and taught you much of what you need to know. On the minus side, we have to say goodbye to you for now, even though we have developed strong friendships. You all started at NTC with the goal of graduating and of earning a degree. You are now very close to achieving that goal. With your degree, you will of course have gained the skills and knowledge about your chosen fields, but we, the faculty, see much more. During your time with us, we have seen you grow as individuals. Some of you were quiet and shy, and now you have found your voice. Some of you are unsure of yourself, and now you are confident. Some of you were too confident, and now you understand reality. You now are ready to start your career and move on to the next phase of your lives. To help prepare you for life after graduation, I wanted to give you some helpful tips or advice. I wanted to come up with something unique, something that nobody has ever thought of before. So I did what we all do these days. I Googled it. What I found was entire lists of tips. I found top 5 lists, top 10 lists. I even found an entire book of 101 tips for graduates. There are so many tips out there that it is hard to figure out which are the most important to follow. So I started to think about what is really important, and I came up with one single guiding goal that you should strive for after graduation. It's simple, it applies to all of us, and it's easy to remember. That goal is live a good life. That's it, live a good life. The definition of what a good life is different for everyone. It could include getting a good job, having fun, finding people to share life with, starting a family, providing for your family, helping others, or leaving a legacy. Some of those things may be part of your idea of a good life, some may not be, and you'll add more of your own as you go along. I found my good life. I have a beautiful wife, Laura, and 2 perfect daughters, Emily and Allison. I have a great family and lots of good friends. I have a rewarding job. I work with talented coworkers. I have hobbies that I enjoy, and I do what I can to live every day to the fullest. In my eyes, I'm very successful, and that's what I want for all of you. So, live a good life. Whatever your life turns out to be, we hope that we had a positive impact on it. We wish you all the best. Congratulations again to the graduating class of 2017.
Thank you, Dan, for your inspirational remarks and for serving the students of North Central Technical College. I've known Dan since I became president, and he's an outstanding faculty and one of the most caring people I know, and I see his lovely family sitting right there. Let's give Dan another round of applause. Would Dean Greg Shasiski please come to the podium and recognize our graduates? Greg?
Good morning. I'm Greg Shashesky, Dean of the School of Advanced Manufacturing and Transportation. Graduates, on behalf of all the college deans, we would like to recognize you for your outstanding accomplishments during your learning experience at NTC. We commend your dedication and hard work in achieving this goal. You should be very proud of what you have done. You have fulfilled the educational requirements of your programs and are eligible to receive the appropriate degree, diploma, or certificate. Dr. Wires will now confer your symbol of accomplishment.
Graduates, it's the time for which you've been anxiously waiting. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of North Central Technical College in the state of Wisconsin, I now confer upon each of you the appropriate degree, diploma, or certificate with all the privileges and responsibilities thereto pertaining.
Okay. Yeah. Now presenting diplomas, Dale Smith. School of Business and Community Services, Dean Dr. Chris Severson. Accounting, Joel Pearson, Wausau. Stacy Tanata, Medford. Administrative Professional, Kalia Mua, Wausau. Brittany Sorensen, Wausau. Chuatao, Wausau. Kabao Vang, Wausau. Office Assistant, Oakley Rowe, Saxon. Cheyenne Smogala, Wausau, outstanding graduate. Business Management, Alec Bratz, Bryant. Caitlin LeMay, Wausau. Ryan Marceau, Merrill. Alicia Mohart, Wausau, outstanding graduate. Alex Zettler, Merrill. Healthcare Business Services, Erica Goldbach, Athens. Lacey Landwehr, Augusta, Wisconsin. Jenna Weiler-Copps, Merrill, outstanding graduate. Leadership Development, Scott Sorgi, Wausau. Small Business Entrepreneurship, Michael Bertley, Wausau. Seth Hefner, Wausau, outstanding graduate. Brooke Clemen, Elin. Christy Ludke, Moseny. Amber Zabricki, Kennan. Medical Coding Specialist, Andrea Plant, Schofield. Medical Office Specialist, Caressa Miller, Stetsonville. Healthcare Receptionist, Ashley Conrad, Unity. IT Business Analyst, Paulina Cleveland, Rothschild. Bernadette Leader, Gleason. IT Computer Support Specialist, Deanna Follett, Milwaukee. Amy Southworth, Wausau, outstanding graduate. IT Software Developer, Tanner Champagne, Wausau, outstanding graduate. Meng Yang, Schofield. IT Web Designer, Jordan Richards, Wausau. Human Services, Alcohol and Other Drug Abuse, Maria Minnebrocker, Wausau. Human Services Academic, Tula Ayers, Eagle River. Melissa Moore, Kalkana. Now presenting diplomas, Tom Felch. Human Services Associate, Cassandra Froghagen, Cronenwetter. Emily Nikolai, Merrill. Terry Petrowski Borkart, Marathon. Tim Rankin, Plover. Kirsten Talmadge, Algoma, Outstanding Graduate. Human Services Assistant. Tu Lee, Wausau, Outstanding Graduate. Zhejiang, Wausau. Early Childhood Education, Paula Bader, Park Falls. Christine Bebo, Merrill. Samantha Hawkins, Marathon, Outstanding Graduate. Kristen Redant, Rossa. Stephanie Smart, Hatley. Ksenia Vojtovich, Antigo. Early Childhood Licensing Badge Ages 0 to 2, Miranda Carden, Park Falls. School of Engineering and Technology, Interim Dean, Dr. Chris Saverson. Applied Engineering Technology, Industrial, Matthew Robertson, Tomahawk. Electromechanical Technology, Bradley Dom, Wausau. Derek Tushinsky, Wausau. Corey Voigt, Tomahawk. Mechanical Design, Engineering Technology, Jacob Faber, Marathon. Houston Gerbig, Merrill. Austin Hintz, Mosinee. Lam Juan, Wausau. Caleb Nedden, Ringgold, Outstanding Graduate. Bryce Schilling, Edgar. Lu Yang, Wausau. School of Advanced Manufacturing and Transportation, Dean Greg Shizuski. Automotive Technology, Corey Krogh, Eland. Jeremy Grassman, Antigo. Kevin Strunk, Wausau. Automotive Technician, Griff Barenwald, Wausau. Hillary Begay, Wausau. Benjamin Zipsey, Middleton. Graphic Communication Technologies, Caitlin Felskowski, Athens, Outstanding Graduate. Kaylee Sather, Viroqua. Shane Stapleton, Edgar. Digital Marketing, Jared Cage, Marathon. Marketing, Angel Lowry, Merrill. Dylan Rellinger, Wausau. Raven Schmidt, Medford. Marketing Basics, Rachel Schultz, Wausau. Gas Metal Arc Welding, Marshall Cooper, Rhinelander. Taylor Kreider, Mosinee. Now presenting diplomas, Dr. Christine Gilmore, School of Health Sciences. Interim Dean, Marlene Roberts. Nursing, Kaylor Bauer, Mosinee. Kelsey Byer, Merrill. Kelly Carr, Marathon. Lydia Dietz, Wausau, Outstanding Graduate. Stephanie Hammond, Mosinee. Kimberly Holtz, Wisconsin Rapids. Allison Homer, Medford. Savannah Jepson, Rib Lake. Brooke Johnson, Millador. Ann Cluck, Stevens Point. Louise Netter, Edgar. Nicole Lake, Medford. Shanna Lashesky, Schofield. Bonnie Linder, Wausau. Blanca Medina, Wausau. Michaela Meyer, Medford. Mia Nichols, Wisconsin Rapids. Cassandra Ostreich, Rhinelander. Stephanie Olson, Medford. Ashley Rosner, Schofield. Amy Schilling, Medford. Elizabeth Schultz, Tomahawk. Jessica Shore, Minocqua. Megan Siriani, Mosinee. Cassandra Starr, Merrill. Samantha Thomas, Wittenberg. Alexandra Thompson, Wisconsin Rapids. Jared Thompson, Rothschild. Kaylee Trinko, Stevens Point. Kelsey Weiler, Dorchester. Katie Wilson, Park Falls. Lisa Wendorski, Medford. Rachel Wisniewski, Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania. Medical Assistant, Emily Abrams, Mosinee. Emily Connolly Phillips. Nicole Geisen, Wausau. Crystal Heil, Wausau, outstanding graduate. Danielle Hitz, Wausau. Kylie Kempen, Phillips. Kayla Pieper, Weston. Ariel Redeman, Mosinee. Ann Schmidt, Gresham. Pamela Silvers, Wausau. Karina Swatina, Colby. Now presenting diplomas, Paul Prue, Dental Assistant, Julie Choder, Kensett, Iowa. Brittany Jochimson, Panama City, Florida. Brittany Newcomb, Rhinelander. Rebecca Oliver, Plover. Haley Parker, Stevens Point. Ashley Perkins, Athens. Sarah Peterson, Athens. Tiffany Rogers, Wausau. Kelly Sheridan, Newbury Park, California. Phlebotomy technician, Stephen Glidden, Portland, Oregon. Amanda Steidinger, Merrill. School of Public Safety, Sarah Grossfeld-Benzing, Dean. Criminal Justice Law Enforcement, Jed Breitenfeld, Wausau. Paramedic Technician, Megan Matthey, Ringel. Mackenzie Points, Merrill, outstanding graduate. Emergency Medical Technician, Paramedic, Thomas High, Spencer. Mariah Schneider, Monaco. Emergency Medical Technician, Julia Erickson, Rothschild. Paula Paulson, Marathon. Dylan Rupplinger, Merrill. Morgan Rupplinger, Merrill. School of Agricultural Sciences, Dean Vicki Peets. Agribusiness, Michaela Schweibe. Med Stratford, outstanding graduate. Dairy Science, Mackenzie Fondry, Wausau. Megan Larbecki, Stevens Point. Veterinary Science, Jennifer Conan, Rothschild. Justine Ingman, Marathon. Yike. Elizabeth Hatton, Antigo. Rebecca Peterson, Weston. Megan Wegner, Savannah, Georgia. Taylor Waller, Hatley. Cheyenne Zip, Merrill, outstanding graduate. School of General Studies, Dean Brooke Schindler. Psychology, Sierra Duhlman, Wittenberg.
Will all the graduates please rise? As graduates of the college, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the class of December 2017. You know, I've had a lot of graduations, but this is quite a crowd. I mean, I gotta tell you, graduates, you got some wonderful people here today celebrating with you. I'd like you to please remain standing. First of all, let me be the first to welcome our graduate as alumni of North Central Technical College. But there is another group of people who have come here this morning to share the joy of this occasion. They have provided you graduates with counsel, friendship, support, and encouragement during your years of study. Your graduation reflects their love and pride in you. They are the spouses and the children of the graduates, parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, relatives, and friends. Would the graduates please turn around and applaud your family and friends on this very special day? Okay, graduates, you may be seated. I would like to have Dr. Jeannie Warden please come to the podium. Jeannie?
I am here today to welcome you as alumni of NTC. We want you to stay connected with the college, and we're here to help you grow both professionally and personally. I encourage you to make NTC your first step in learning, but not your last. I'm proud to say that the proceeds from today's Rose Sale will go towards funding student scholarships for future NTC graduates. I wish you the best in the future and highly encourage you to stay connected with NTC as an active alumni. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeannie. I wish to thank all graduate staff, family, and friends of the graduates for attending this truly memorable college event. In addition, I would like to thank the Student Life Office staff of Sean, Krista, Matt, and Jenny. Didn't they do a wonderful job today? Thank you so much. I would also like to thank Nikki Kopp, Panya Tao, and Ying Yang for handling all the arrangements for this morning's ceremony. They worked tirelessly to have this go smoothly. Thank you so very much. A reception for all the graduates and families will be held in the Great Hall. I ask that our guests please remain seated until the recessional has finished. I hereby declare the December 2017 North Central Technical College Commencement Ceremony to be adjourned. Thank you and Merry Christmas.